I am Kushal Agarwal from Team cneuralnetworks, and this is our project, the Autonomous Product Manager Agent. A product manager's job is to live at the center of these three worlds, balancing developer needs, customer feedback, and stakeholder goals. The problem is, this is a tedious job, isn't it? They get buried in manual and repetitive tasks like triaging Jira tickets, copying bug reports from Discord or any other communication channel, and writing weekly reports. And after all of this, they also have to attend meetings and strategize their product. If things get missed, the whole product slows down, right? So this is where our agent solves this. Our solution is an AI agent that automates the entire operational workflow. This frees up the product manager to do their real job, which is focus on strategy and build great products. So by using our solution, the product manager can manage their product and not just micromanage. So here's a high level system architecture of our solution. So over here, the user could be anybody. It could be the customer, the stakeholder, or the product manager. And they can interact with our AI agent, core AI agent, using the communication channels such as Discord, Slack, or even using a chat interface. So our AI agent is containing two main things, which is internal tool registry and the plan execution engine, which contains each and every step that a AI agent should consider before doing some actions or executing a task. The internal tool registry contains these things, which is GitHub MCP, Jira MCP, but for this prototype, we are using Linear MCP, which is a new generation alternative for Jira. And we are also using Cloudflare Autorag, which is a knowledge base. So Cloudflare Autorag contains the point-to-point detail knowledge about our product, such as the team size, what is the skill set of each team, what our product is about, and other things related to the product. And Notion MCP. So Notion MCP is useful when the AI agent wants to create a plan, or let's say it wants to give the whole developer team a roadmap. So we are using Notion MCP for that, and Gmail MCP or the Gmail tool for any task which relates to sending emails and receiving and reading emails. And we are also using Redis. So Redis is like the cache store where we are caching all the responses in Redis. If the AI agent is being asked a set of similar questions or which requires it to, uh, let's say, search a particular knowledge base again and again, we are caching it into Redis and revisiting it from Redis itself. And the best part about our product manager agent is that it is packed with observability and human in the loop features. We know that AI agents are good if there is no human intervention needed. But since this AI agent is responsible for our whole product, we are adding a little of observability and a small human in the loop feature, which also helps the product manager to observe what the AI agent is doing. In this section, I will be showing the demo of this prototype of our AI agent. So let me set the context for this section. Over here, we will be discussing how this prototype works. And over here in the right, we can see that we have our product team. So over here, we can actually describe the available human resources we have to our team, which could be anything, developer team or IT or MSP team in case of MSP and IT. But in our case, we are going to show this with an example of developer team. And over here towards the left, we have linear, which is similar to Jira. And over here, we have our open issues, which are not assigned to anybody. And this is our communication channel where the customers, stakeholders, and product managers are conversating. The developers over here converse about what to do next with the product. And now these are the features of our AI agent, which is ticket triaging, priority, doc, and bug report, feature report, and digest. So I will be explaining what each and every feature does. So let's run our first command, which is triage. As we can see that the triage command is running. So even in the super hack community, I have read in the agent wishlist discussion page that when the developer opens a new issue and when the product manager or a person escalates the issue and it gets assigned to a senior developer, which could be a very pain point for a high and fast working team where even the simplest of issues are being assigned to a senior developer instead of matching it to a junior developer. So what our AI agent is doing over here is it is creating a list, analyzing the criticality, and assigning it to the appropriate developer based on their skill and their workload. So over here, we can see that some issues, such as this one, where it's a critical issue, it is being assigned to the principal engineer, Kushal, and the basic issues which require very less work on them or efforts are being assigned to our junior developer, who is Ritesh. So yeah, this is how our triage command works. It assigns the issue based on the skill and availability of the engineer. The triage command also labels them based on priority and suggested labels. it can label n number of issues based on the type of issue it is. For example, if the priority is medium or the difficulty level of that issue is medium, it will give it the appropriate labels, and it will also label the issues. And let us run our next command, which is doc. As we have discussed before, every time we don't have a product manager available for questions. So let us say we are a developer team, and we have a question. Let us say that how to validate the tool, and our AI agent runs the query and returns the answer based on the product. Yes, as we can see that the AI agent has returned us the answer to our question, which was how to validate the tool. Now let us say I am a stakeholder and I have a question asking what is, yeah, we can see that it has answered the stakeholder question. It first visited the product context knowledge base, it gathered the information, and based on the context, it answered the stakeholder. So the priority command has run and it returned the top priority issues which should be solved as soon as possible. So the priority command takes in the issue list and analyzes the top priority issues which must be solved in order for the product to be keep on moving forward. So it gave us the list of all the issues which must be looked upon as soon as possible for the product. The next commands we are going to run here are bug report and feature report. We can say that both of them are one and the same. I mean, the purpose of running them is different, but the working is same. So let us say that we have a bug where OpenAI provider is not working correctly with Gmail tools. And let us give the email, and let us run this command. So what it will do is we just gave a very layman description of the bug. Now it will go to the product context. It will take our bug description. It will run an LLM analysis over it. It will create a good descriptive issue description on that, and then it will open an issue inside our linear and GitHub. And after opening the issues, it will also send the user an email saying that, hey, thank you for opening a particular bug request. We are working on it. So this is very, very useful for MSP and IT teams as well, as they can actually open their requests and get assistance right from the communication channel itself. And after having the triaging command, we can also say that the end-to-end ticket management will also be useful for the IT teams. Yes, we can see that our AI agent sent the bug request email to Ritesh telling that thank you for your bug report, and you can track your progress over here. And in the similar manner, we can also test out our feature request, and we can tell it that add Cerebrus AI as the provider for faster inference, and let us give the email, and let us check the bug report issue which was created. Yeah, we can see that our bug report feature was created over here. I mean, the request OpenAI provider is not working correctly, and in the similar manner, it will also create the feature request, send the email to the user, and open an issue in our linear. And our feature request has been processed. It has added a label called enhancement. And as we can say that I just gave a layman or just a natural language input about the feature, it actually went ahead. It described what should be added, and here it is. It gave a detailed description about what should be added, proposed solution, acceptance criteria, and the user story. Yeah, what the customer wants. And it also sent an email to the user telling that hey, your feature request has been processed. We're working on it. Yes, feature request received. The next feature I'm going to test out here is digest. So what digest does is it generates a post of the comprehensive weekly activity of our product team. Let us say there were around 10 feature requests and around 7 of them have been implemented. So what our AI agent will do is it will take the list of all the new things which have happened in our product, update the context of the product, and it will return a comprehensive post telling that what all has happened in this week, which is also very helpful when, let's say, the product manager has this tedious task to create a weekly report. So our AI agent does that for the product manager, and it also creates a Notion document where it again lists down everything which happened during this week, and it also plans out the roadmap for the product, saying what could be improved and what is the next milestone the team has to achieve. Yeah, so we got our weekly digest which says that this week we have done these things, what is the new things on the radar, and it also gave us a spotlight, contributor spotlight, which appreciates the contributor, the top performer, or whatever a product manager does. Hey, in this section, we will be discussing about the observability part of our project. So, as we said that the AI agent is working with the product, so we also want the product managers to observe and also oversee what all the AI agent is doing. So over here, we can see that it has processed these plans which is weekly team digest or full bug reporting workflow and issue triaging suggestions. So yes, this was the observability part, and we can also look at the tool calls, all the tools which were called, and the latency, the output, and the overall number of steps it took, and the latency. So by this feature, we can also provide the humans to observe and oversee how the AI agent is working. And by this, I would like to conclude by saying that our AI product manager agent can be used by a variety of teams in many setups, such as MSPs, IT teams, and developer teams, as this is not just doing one thing, but it is combining multiple workflows and bridging a lot of gaps. And it is also creating an environment where no context is being missed and everything is incrementally being used for the development of the product. And this would make sure that every team works flawlessly, smooth, and faster than before. And I would also like to thank SuperHacks for organizing this hackathon. And yeah, thank you to the SuperHack team. This was our project. Thank you.